You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
This is Rom Wills, About That Business. Set goals for the new year. Now, in my previous podcast, which I called, I said Rom Wills About Your Business. I was going to change it. I said, nah, I'm going to let that go. Because that's just a real quick, quick. Sometimes you can do something 1,000 times and still like slip up. One of the things you want to do is definitely stay on top of stuff. Even me. Now, I could have changed it, but I said, no, I'm going to use that as a teaching moment. So anyway, about this podcast, setting goals for the new year. All right, you done reviewed the past year. You done seen what went good, what went bad, what went average. And, of course, you start thinking about, all right, what could I have done better in this instance? What were the patterns and everything? The new year is coming. So it's like, first of all, if you know you got a good pattern for selling stuff or getting certain services like paid for, whatever your business is, all right, you know to do that this year. You know, okay, in March, there's several events that usually happen that I can sell at, or I can get my business card out and get services from. You know, certain businesses that I can deal with, certain organizations that might be doing something. All right. So you sit down and you start setting your goals. Okay, what do you want to do for the new year? How do you want to make that better? As I said in the last one, if you're doing great, good, and some even great, you not only want to keep doing the same thing, but you want to figure out, okay, how can I make it even better? So that's one goal. But then you got some stuff that just wasn't good in business for you. You know, you got some services that didn't work, products that didn't sell. And so, you know, your goal should be, well, I had said, you know, you want to figure out how you can get that better. But sometimes you might have to just say, you know what, I can't sell that. I can't deal with that. I'm going to have to get something new and just put it to the side. See how you can maybe sell off the products, sell them at a discounted price, and then, you know, the goal then is like, okay, what can I replace that product with? What can I replace that service with? You know, so you want to think about, all right, what can I do? What can I get into? What's related to my business? Or what could I add to my business? Perhaps what business I can get into. So you want to go along with that. And, you know, and then, you know what, you might think, hey, really think in terms of new projects. What can I get into? How can I expand this business? Okay, I've been doing this with the business, but there's something that I can add to it. There's a product that sells, people use right along with this product I'm selling. You know, you could be, like, say you're a shoe salesman. You sell shoes, you could even make shoes. All right. You selling shoes. It's like, what could they use? Oh yeah, maybe something to clean the shoes. Why not do that? Or, you know, a good example of that is in the hair business. Say you're a barber or something, or a hairdresser. You know, you might say, well, you know what, let me add something new to it. I can make my own products, my own shampoos, or something to go right along with it. I want you to think about that. Think about it. And then you set the goal for it. What are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do for the next year? You set the goal, and you want to make the goal a concrete something. You just don't want to say, maybe I'll do it. You want to look into it. You know, if you need to research something to make your business better, if you need to research something to go in a new direction, you need to research something to figure out how you can get rid of some products that you ain't been using, or go back on services. You know, you can do all that, but you want to set the goal. You don't just want to go into the next year willy-nilly. See, you get some people, they just going along, but see, in business, yeah, you did well, but then you got to do it again. That's the one thing about business in general, and making money is never steady. Something could happen. I'm going to tell you how deep it is. Something could happen and it has nothing to do with you. Like, say part of your business is dealing with other businesses. Like, you have a business to business thing. Like, you might be somebody who supplies, gives or sells supplies to local restaurants. Okay, usually a great business, they don't really have problems. But then what if it's something, what if the restaurant that you're selling to or the stores that you're selling to go out of business? Then that affects you. So you want to be paying, you want to be looking at, especially in the business to business thing. It's like, you might want to expand businesses, pay attention to what they're doing. Shoot, you might get to the point, depending on what you have. You say, we might have to set up something to sell this directly. There's a lot of stuff. That's why you got to set the goal. You got to be into it, and then you got to be paying attention to everything. All right? But definitely set goals for the new year. For 2020, whatever you did in 2019, say, you know what? That was great. We're going to do better. We got to keep this going. So anyway, that's all we got for now. Y'all know what to do. Let's go make that money.